Okay, Aquarius, we are going to do a bonus, I will call it a bonus relationship reading because I cut the last one off short and I realized, let me get into some more depth and detail for y'all about how you're showing up in relationships, particularly for those of you who are single and you want to know more about that. Let's look at who Mr. or Miss Next is, and who's coming your way. Have you met them already? If you haven't, how will you know you've met them? And just look at the characteristics of that new relationship. Particularly, this is for singles, okay? Or those of you who are available and open to a new relationship. And we'll try to close out with some advice on, what you can work on, all right, to improve your love life, all right? So this is more of a for the singles reading, okay? How is Aquarius showing up in relationships? How is Aquarius showing up in relationships? I saw that Six of Cups in the last one, all right? Some of you are very nostalgic about the past, better days gone by, waiting for things. I think you've got a lot of passion to offer. You want a new start. Excuse me. You want a new start, a new beginning, but again, I'm getting something stuck and on hold, okay? And it could be that you are having to do healing work, which I saw in the last reading, is definitely needed, okay? Seeing the truth of a situation and getting some enlightenment here. And that might be that some of you, things are on hold or you're not really totally moving forward. It looks like you're waiting on a new beginning, a new relationship, yet that new beginning is being stuck, maybe by divine providence. This is all major arcana here. Like Spirit is like, okay, new love is coming, but hold up, wait a second. We've got some healing work to do. So let's look at who is this new love. I'm seeing new love right there, okay? Some of you are still involved with somebody. I'm going to say that, okay? And you have a back burner relationship. You're maybe still involved or entangled, maybe even if it's just financially, with somebody else, a partner from the past. And you're waiting on somebody else to become available. You might have somebody on your radar where you're like, oh my gosh, as soon as they get out of that marriage or that commitment, they're mine. Okay? Or, you're thinking, if you are involved in a relationship, you might be thinking, I don't know if this is going to work out. If it doesn't, I'm going to go straight over to that person over there. I am getting some of that energy as well. There could be a fire sign female involved, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? And I am seeing also this energy of, be aware for some of you, there are broken promises, okay? Broken promises. And if you're to meet Mr. or Miss Next, this, I hate to say this, but this looks like a person who perhaps is an exaggerator or can be a manipulator. Like, you can't really take what they say at face value. Again, more of these pages showing up for us, Aquarius. I don't like it. Some younger energy, more immature energy. Could be, again, an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let me pull again. Let's see. This person, Mr. or Mrs. Next. Tell me more about Mr. or Mrs. Next for Aquarius. All right. Could be your counterpart, most definitely. Another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and you could meet them through friends or some type of gathering, which, hey, we are in holiday season, so if you get invited to a holiday party, absolutely go to it. If this person is not an air sign, they could be someone who works like in the legal field, like an attorney, or they could be somebody who works in law enforcement, somebody who works with contracts. This person could be a very logical person, somebody who comes across like they make head over heart decisions. Probably somebody who's really good for you to conversate with. You might be able to, again, if you meet them at a party or a gathering or through friends, you could really chat it up nicely with this person. If they don't work in law or law enforcement, maybe politics, or somebody who does research or protective services. Okay. That was interesting. It came out like that. It went like that. And then I picked it up like that. So I don't know if I'm getting an energy that you might have been in and out some groups related to this person. Okay. It might have been involving your children. This could be like if it going to, functions having to do with extracurricular activities, after school type activities, things like that. And you keep going to these meetups to support your children and maybe the sports they're in, or if they're in band or whatever. I don't know, fill in the blank. Community things going on in the community with your kids. You meet up with them and you might keep running into this person back and forth, in and out, and having conversations with them. So that's an interesting message. I can think of somebody like that, but guess what? 3 is a crowd, because that person I'm thinking of is married. So this person might be a flirt. Be aware of that. Might be somebody who likes to drink, has maybe even offered you drinks at these events. Maybe even gifted you alcohol during the holidays, or will. This is somebody who likes to socialize, likes to party and imbibe, okay? Likes to have fun. And particularly if you have more than one child, both of your children could have, again, been around this person for family activities. There's something super veiled here, okay, about this person. And I'm getting that, you probably, when you're around them, your spidey senses are probably really peaked. With that moon card, Spirit's trying to talk to you and say, hey, this person, they're more than coming across as friendly. They're more than just, there for a good time. There's something veiled, all right? They might be trying to conceal their interest in you, coming across super logical and lighthearted and all of that. But there is an emotional aspect here, okay? And some of you already know who I'm talking about, and you've already seen through all this. You know what this person's intentions are, and I think there's some insecurity about it. You're not so sure about this person, again, because perhaps They're a flirt. They might be. They might be somebody who wants to do a three-party situation. I mean, usually I would say that if this card is in reverse, but I'm going to even say it right now. This person, you know that there's some hidden agenda here, and that might make you a little bit insecure, and you feel like, I don't know if this person's being a straight shooter with me. For some of you, I'm seeing Cancer or a Pisces, okay? Possibly even Scorpio, but I'm more Cancer and Pisces. This third party might be a Cancer or a Pisces. And if they are, you better watch out for that, because like if their spouse is a water sign, they're picking up on it. They see straight through this stuff. That water sign person that in their life knows that their spouse is a flirt, that their spouse is coming across very lighthearted, but there could have been some emotional betrayals in this relationship that make them feel very insecure and really have their intuition on high alert with this partner. So be aware. Have you met this person already? Well, I think you have. Let's see. Yeah, I think you might have. This might have been so. Yeah. Okay, a past home that you lived in, and maybe you moved away to a new location. Some of you had a breakdown of communication with this person. You might have put your back to this person and tried to block them out because of their indecision. Maybe you felt like they were juggling you. And gosh, where is the new person? It's like you're stuck on this old stuff. Why? You know, and it takes me back to this, like you want to confidently move forward in a new beginning, but Spirit's stepping in saying, time out. We need you to see something. We need you to heal from something. And here's the moon opposing the sun of your intuition. I feel like deep down you knew the truth about this person, and that's why you tried to block them or put your back to them. And I think you saw the truth of the matter, that they want to juggle, okay? And I think you wanted to cut that out, to be frank with you. What are the characteristics of this relationship? Characteristics of this relationship, please show me. Please show me the characteristics of this relationship. There's a lot of regret, okay? And this person might send you a lot of messages, particularly at night. Might even talk to you about a partnership that they are in the middle of, where they're like, oh, you know, Aquarius, yeah, I know I'm with somebody else, but I can't end this with them. Or I don't know how. I don't know how to. This is somebody you might have had a lot of conversations with late at night. And even at night, you or they might think of each other and some regret about the union. And again, I'm getting a don't know how to breathe new life into this. Don't know how to move forward from this situation. And I'm also getting the Scorpio energy as well, okay? So I think there's some regrets also that we couldn't work this out. Because I think there was definitely a lot of interest there, or there has been, or there will be if you haven't met this person yet. Some of you haven't, but some of you have already met this person, and I'm just talking about the old person, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to get new. But the cards are telling me you want new, but Spirit is like, no, you're not done with the last. And I know we don't want to hear that. It's like, come on, can we get on with this? This is a broken record. Please. Change the channel, you know? turn the page. Golly, let's get over it. Let's get on with it. Well, let's see what we can work on to improve our love lives. Healing alone. Oh, wow. Isn't that fantastic? All right. So what I'm getting here, Aquarius, is that, you know, you have to really look at the truth of the situation, find that light within. Really, I mean, again, major arcana about you pulling back and maybe being single in solitude for a while, or if you are with somebody, you're going to have to really work on this relationship behind the scenes. For some of you, again, maybe get into relationship counseling if you are actually partnered with somebody right now. But you're going to have to really get, I guess, glean some wisdom from this situation. I think you, honestly, to me, I guess we're overlooking something. Like, what is it? Please show me the advice for. It has to do with, I'm going to tell you, it has to do with ideals, okay? And, you know, we are very much about the ideals. Aquarius is very 11th house, having to do with wish fulfillment, idealism, particularly having to do with soulmates, fated energies. And you're maybe wanting something. I hate to say this. It's like the cards are telling me that what you have to reflect on and see the truth about is your ideals. Are you being realistic about the fact that, you know, we're dealing with a lot of broken people? And I feel like, God, am I really telling an Aquarian this? Like, I'm an Aquarian. I don't want to hear this, you know? Some of you have idealized relationships, and there needs to be a moment of truth about this, some sober reality checks that you're only going to get in your alone time, or you're only going to get by working on this relationship behind the scenes or in counseling. What is the advice here on what Aquarius can do to improve their love life? Advice. Okay. Finances and career. This could be the one. Let go of control issues. Wow. Wow. Well, slap me in the face. Right? Slap me sober. Some of you right now, you know, these financial issues that you're dealing with are affecting your love life. And there's a couple dynamics I'm seeing going on. It's, you know, because your finances are not in order in your career, you've had to put your love life on a back burner. And, you know, first things first, you've got to get more of a solid foundation so you can come into a relationship feeling secure within yourself. And not getting into any kind of codependency dynamics where you need this to work out, and, you know, you are not willing to walk away from things that are clearly not good for you. And I think some of you have already been working on that and practicing that. Another issue for you is, yes, well, because you have been prioritizing career and finances, it's really not made a lot of room in your life for your love life, okay? But yes, the answer to the question, have you met this person? Have you met Mr. or Miss Next already? Yes, you have. There's something about this person you actually really like. I think you would like this to work ideally, but there's something about them that is just stressful. And they might have put you on hold, okay? And I don't think you're about it. I don't think they might have juggled you or made you feel that you were being juggled at a time when you were going through difficult, difficulties and you need to be prioritized. You want to build something. You want like a life partner, but this person didn't really put you in that position. And so now you're having to look at, well, my ideal is to have a life partner, but the truth of the matter is I'm having to go this alone. I really like this person and I want this to work out, but I'm in this by myself. Whoa, I'm getting a download here that some of you in your time alone, you're going to have to see the truth about what you're attracted to in people and why. And I'm just going to, as a bit of personal sharing, I've tried to do this within myself, that I really need like a King of Pentacles type of person, an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn type of energy that brings in the stability and the security. Problem is that, you know, who I am energetically, I find that dull and boring. I want more of a fire sign or a water sign. Which fire and water are not stable, right? Not at all, not at all. And so like what I'm attracted to is actually not bringing this, right? Oh my goodness. Do you need to work on idealizing the feeling of love, the idea of love, but not really the substance of it, right? Like an earth sign will show you they love you by providing for you and giving to you and making things secure for you. But this person's not doing that. And so you're having to check yourself of, well, I mean, this is what I ideally want, but this is not getting me to where I want to go. It's a tough pill to swallow, okay? Something maybe has to get worked out within you before this can move forward. You can get a new beginning with your love life. You've got to work this out or reconcile this within yourself as to why you are attracted to something that actually is not ever going to stabilize and grow. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. That's a wild message because I think some of you know there's some red flags with this individual, and you're very much trying to not engage in that, okay? Let's see what you need to do for self-love, okay, at this time, because it almost seems like I'm getting a lot of solitude and waiting. Own your power. Changing the world is easier after one has learned to change oneself. Become the change you wish to see and watch the world around you shift. Coexist. You do not need to win in order or harm anyone to be as you are. Appreciate diversity as part of nature. Variety is the spice of life. Honestly, I'm getting a blank message on that, okay? And I'm being drawn to the numbers here of 7 and 10, and I'm being shown that you actually have a lot of options, but some of them need to end, okay? And I'm getting a message about you discerning, okay, now it's coming to me. You discerning what's viable and what's not. There needs to, why are you attracted to things that are not viable? Oof, my God. I'm rebuking myself. That's where your power comes in. Start dealing with that shadow energy of why you are attracted to things that are not empowering you. They're not sustainable. Why are you attracted to that? Somebody is saying, I'm not. They're attracted to me. Look, you preach into the choir and they're everywhere. They're a dime a dozen. They're all over the damn place. And again, I'm getting a lot. But this is a rough message even for me to take, because I think many of you have been doing this. You've been walking away from things that are not going to empower you, even if it means that you have to go it alone, okay? But for you to come in union and partnership with someone who actually empowers you, there is some kind of, I'm hearing learning curve. There's something you have to assimilate, is what I'm hearing. There's some lesson you have to assimilate. I'm going to pull one more card just to try to figure out what this is we need to work on, okay? Actually, I'm going to pull another card too. Words of affirmation. Express appreciation and words of encouragement. Text, love letters, bragging to others, passivity. Without initiative and drive, the passion will die. Some of you definitely need more passion in your life. You need somebody who is actually going to encourage and uplift you and support you. If you have been attracted to people who are not bringing this energy, they're not coming in and affirming you, okay? They are not showing up with you and like proud that you're on their shoulder, you know, on their arm, I should say. They don't find you as somebody that they can, or again, maybe they want to brag about being with you, but they're already in some other relationship. Or they're too concerned about what their friends and family think. So again, they're hiding you. I don't know what it is, but this is something that you need to go after the person that encourages and affirms you openly, in text, love letters, bragging to other people. If you are uniting and trying to partner with people who are not taking that kind of initiative, or they're showing up very passively in the relationship, they want it easy and they don't want to, you know, that needs to be let go of, okay? You could have attracted people into your life that are very hedonistic. They just want a good time. They just want to enjoy themselves, okay? But I'm seeing, and you know, another person here is about security and achievement. They actually want things to move forward in their life. They're willing to work hard for it. They have aspirations. But one of the main things that they aspire to is having more security in their relationships. Whereas the other person's very hedonistic of, I'm in the moment for now. I just want to enjoy myself, have a good time. Let's get something to eat. Let's relax. Let's have great sex, you know, whatever. But there's a misalignment of values. I think this is a lot to chew on for you, Aquarius, and I'm going to leave it at that, because for each of you, to get any more specific, it's going to be very unique to you. And if you wanted to go deeper into this type of reading, remember I do private readings, and I do tarot, you know, astro tarot readings, okay, where I can look at the relationship synastry between yourself and your person of interest natal chart, and I can get super specific on, you know, what the strengths and weaknesses are of the relationship and how to strengthen the, you know, the weaknesses in the relationship. Okay, but that would be like a relationship reading privately for those of you who are interested. And I only bring it up because it's relevant here. I feel like I just got into some super deep stuff. But for those of you who want to go deeper, I'm not going to tell you to go to an extended. No, I'm going to tell you, come to me for a private reading, a relationship tarot, you know, astro tarot reading, where we get into the specifics of the astrology and we pull cards. All right. I hope this has helped somebody out there, and I'll see you for the next relationship read next week. And of course, we're going to do a sexy Saturday reading, so you can tune in for that as well and see if we can get some more nuggets. And until next time, wishing you all the best. Be blessed. Real quick, before I forget, I need to tell you that if you want more tarot content from me, it's over to Etsy, and you can order private readings over there as well, in addition to on-demand pay-per-view content that's affordably priced. And I'm uploading new stuff all the time, lots of other goodies on there as well. And another place you could go if you want to get a private reading is to my website, crownones.weebly.com. I will have the links down below for those of you who are interested. And for those of you who are just like, hey, I just need the free stuff right now, and you want more readings that are free, you can visit my other channel, The Crowned Life, here on YouTube, where I go live every new moon and full moon, so make sure to subscribe.